up, guys? We got the $1,000 Death Star. Um, Today is October 3rd when I'm recording this, and it happens to be my birthday. So this was a birthday gift from my parents. So I'm extremely thankful for them. So big shout out to my parents. I figured I would just do a little unboxing for y'all real quick, and I'll flip the box around. But you can see we've got the box art right here. I guess I've got like a render of the Death Star. Don't really know where this came from. We got the back with some scenes that I'm sure we will build, and then also we've got the specs, and then they've got this side view. I know it's a slice. I know it's super controversial, but really doesn't bother me too much. I've really wanted the Death Star since I was a little kid. I remember going to the Lego store in New York, and I know I've got a picture of it somewhere. I'm sure I'll put it in the video, but I remember seeing the 2008 Death Star and just being blown away by it. But I actually kind of like this model more. And it is a big slice, but you can see everything at once instead of having to spin it around, which was a little inconvenient, but to each his own, I guess. But I figured I'd go ahead and unbox this, and forgot to show the top does have all the minifigs. I think I'm most excited for the Galen Urso and Director Krennic. I don't have either of those. I know there are issues with people complaining about, like there's no dual molded legs, like it's not the highest quality. Like, sure, that would have been nice, but at the same time, like I'm just happy to have some of these to begin with. So yeah, let's go ahead and crack this open. My mom was telling me to be very careful about opening it, and this isn't my first UCS set. I think my first one was the Ewok Village. I remember, like when I was 13 or whatever that came out, I just saved up a bunch of money, and then I was able to get it. So I'm super fortunate about that because I know a lot of people want that. And wow, this is pretty cool. You can, I guess it's sort of like a reactor. I'll see if I can move it. It's like the core of the Dead Star. That's really cool. I always like when they have little Easter eggs like this when you're unboxing it. Oh, okay. Looks like now it's Tarkin and Galen Urso. There's a quote that says, "Fear will keep the local systems in line. Fear at this battle station." So that's pretty cool. I'll see if I can show this to the camera. But yeah, I went and bought a tripod this morning, and for some reason you can't like record your own audio on the iPhone camera app. So I had to download this app called Black Magic, and I guess it's working fine since the video's up. Now it looks like we've got Darth Vader looking at, I guess, the plans, maybe from the end of episode 3 when he was looking at the Death Star, but it looks like that's like the plans, I guess, that Poggle the Lesser would have had on Geonosis. I think that was Attack of the Clones, so that's another cool Easter egg. And then we are greeted with 3 boxes, so I'll try and get this one out if I can. I know there's like 80 something bags in this, so that's going to be quite the hassle. Oh, it's heavy. All right, there we go. Yeah, I really like how they've incorporated like these Death Star lights across. It's really cool. I don't really see anything else on this box, but that's box number 1. See what box number 2 looks like. More of the same. It looks like this part right here are like the red, green, and blue lightsaber hilt, so that's really cool. Um, I think box 3 is probably more of the same, so I'm gonna close this up. And I was able to get the GWP with this because I ordered this off of Lego.com on 11 o'clock Central on the 1st, and then I was able to get it the next day because paid for express shipping, so I was very happy about that. And the last time I ordered a UCS set, I've got the box back here, but the Jango Fett Slave one, or the Jango Fett Starship, whatever it is, the box was a little beat up, so I'm super happy that this one isn't. And thankfully, there's no push tabs either. I hate those. All right, so we use this nice knife carefully to make sure we don't cut the box. Yeah. I also like how the newer UCS sets, they have the boxes instead of pouring all the bags out at once. That was probably my biggest complaint about the Falcon. And I feel like the Falcon is super unstable for some reason. When I was building that, I was questioning how it was going to function or stay together properly. And I mean, when I was trying to put the stand on it, it like broke apart. I had to like rebuild sections of it. So that was a little annoying. Yeah, let's see what this looks like. I think I got all the this tape off. Yeah, it looks like I did. Oh, you know what? I didn't. Oops. Would help if we get all the tape off in the first place. All right, let's see. Oh, cool. They've got some seams around the box too. So that's probably something to look forward to. So I guess we've got Alderaan right there, which looks exactly like Earth. I don't know if this is a movie shot or not. There's some TIE fighters in a Lambda class. And then we've got looks like the this might be from Andor when they're putting the Death Star together. And then yeah, I guess another shot of Alderaan right there. So that's pretty cool. And it's interesting that I'm getting plastic bags. I've only ever seen paper bags, I guess, from all the Lego influencers. Yeah, so I think I might do that. I might showcase all the box arts then, if that's going to be the case. All right. I remember when I got the UCS Razor Crest, the boxes were probably one of my favorite part of unboxing the set, just because of all the movie scenes, and not the movie scenes, but soon to be movie scenes, but the scenes from the show. But I think that one's probably my favorite one so far. I've got a little bit of a Mandalorian bias just because of Baby Yoda. All right, that one's a little tricky. There we go. And make sure to always cut away from yourself. Never want to hurt yourself. Okay. Let's see what's on this box. Yeah, that one went really smoothly. You can see some minifigs in here, so that's great. Let's see, we've got the Falcon, not from a movie scene, it looks like. And we've got a Lambda going away from a Star Destroyer. That's pretty cool. And we've got, I guess, the shot hitting Alderaan before it explodes, and then X-Wings headed towards the Death Star. So, again, that's pretty cool. But I feel like they could have used more movie scenes. Or it would have been cool if they put, like, little Lego X-Wings or something flying towards it. That would have been really cool, too. All right, and now for the third box. It's also really cool seeing these laid out next to each other because you've got the Death Star lights looking up at you. All right. Get that one. It's embarrassing. I feel almost out of breath trying to unbox this. All right. All right, let's see what scenes we got here. Let's see. First, we got the explosion of the Death Star. I feel like they've reused the TIE fighters on that, but the explosion looks like it's from the movie. Then we got A TIE fighter shooting at an X-wing. I believe that could be in front of Endor, but it's probably Alderaan. Then we've got another Death Star exploding with the X-wings leaving. It didn't look like that was from the movie. And then I think there's some TIE Advanced, or that's not a TIE bomber. I think it's a TIE Advance with something else exploding. Not sure what it is. So I think what I'm gonna do for the rest of this build is, because I'm just so freaking excited about getting this set. I want to do a time lapse just so I can, I guess, for the rest of my days, be able to see myself building this monstrosity. Because this set just means so much to me as someone who's always wanted a Death Star. And like I said at the start, I'm super grateful to my parents for funding this for me. I know it's a little pricey, but actually for like the pieces and the minifigs, I think they could have charged way more. And I know I've seen some people say that too. But I'm super excited, and I guess after this little intro video, I will have to do a time lapse of me building this. So I hope you'll watch that at some point. I hope you enjoy it, and I don't know, maybe I'll do something else for this, but I'll see you there. Thanks for watching.